Okay, someone help me test chat. Ooh, cringe. Oh. Where is it? Waiting for stream? Rumble? Hello? Yeah. Slot 63 is all mine. No one else can have that one. There it is. Rumble works now. Let's get a poggers in chat for Rumble. Okay, very good. Wonderful. Let's see what else is there. Oh, we have to do it all over again. There's the hello. Hello. There's another hello. Hello. There's another one. Okay. Hello. Okay, there's another one. How about this one? There's another one. Finally. There's that one. How many different hellos? Why does Facebook have like 5 hellos? Let's try that again. Hello too. There we go. Just one this time. Helltide starts in 3 minutes. World boss in 1 hour and 30 minutes. All I do is Helltide, so if there's a Helltide up, I can play the game. If there's not a Helltide, then I just sit AFK in town. Kolololo. That jump scare is always louder than I want it to be. But it means it's time for me to spring into action. And do the one thing that I do in this game, which is Helltide. I'm gonna have to like, oh god. Let's move that window. Let's move that window. Now I can at least see the Helltide map, which is the most important thing. More important than chat. Sorry, chat. Get fucked, chat. Let's pop. Oh god, my inventory. Pop a pot. I'm sweating. Yeah, that looks better. This is gonna be our best Helltide yet. Does anyone know if the YouTube stream works? YouTube, hello? Why is my FPS so bad? What happened? 120? There. Now you guys can see it. In the bottom left. If it goes below 140, then I should just uninstall. 120, yeah, I should probably just delete this game. Are these little guys even worth killing? Is anyone even still playing this game 2 weeks into season? Other than Elon Musk? And all the other boomers with 3 jobs, 10 wives, and 20 kids. Does this count? standing on the horse? Nope, doesn't look like it. This is like the worst event. The standstill event. Whose idea was it to make a standstill event? With a bunch of ranged. Let's make a standstill event, and let's make all the mobs ranged. Yeah, that sounds like a really good idea. People will love doing this. Especially if they're melee. What a really good idea. What time is it? 4:30? This is really early. This is like morning time. Not degenerate time. Best one-shot build, HOTA. That's me. Tanky OP one-shot build. Let's see if we can... Yep, he's dead. Raz, can you one-shot in New World? Absolutely not. That's too bad. Elon Musk would not be happy. Mr. Musk. Need a one-shot HOTA for the New World team. How's the New World crew coming along? Filling up the roster. Right click, left click, 1, 2, 3, and G. Oh shit. They're getting a little crazy with that. Adding an extra button to the rotation. I guess right now I am just right clicking for my rotation. Just press QWER and right click. But I've still got to get to level 100, I've got to complete my codex, I've got to complete my renown, and then I can quit this game. Let's see. I still have 2 boxes of every renown thing to complete. So that could be another century. Pepe W. Pepega W. That's one thing this multi-stream chat doesn't do well with. The better TTV Twitch emotes just show as text, which is kind of sad. Don't get the real Twitch experience with the multi-stream chat. But then how could I hang out with all my homies on Rumble? The next up-and-coming streaming platform. Ready to take the world by storm. And who could forget the YouTube kings enjoying their 4K Ultra HD stream? For everyone else is just a peasant compared to YouTube. Get to 100 and season pass. Then 100 and then the New World season pass. Yeah, don't forget about the Call of Duty season pass too. That one's coming up in like a week. Gamers sure do love season passes, so that they're locked into their game for at least a month. No swapping games allowed. Yeah, I mean, why would you even play a game without a carrot on the stick? Absolutely no reason to play then. Unless you're constantly chasing something. Especially if you were forced to spend money on that thing, so now you're invested. This is a fun event where I just have to one-shot the one guy over and over until I can one-shot the main guy. Carrot on the stick, tried and true, never fails. Nice one-shots, everybody. Let's swing around back to this event and do it all over again. Sure do love Helltide. It never gets old. You have the same great axe in the world. I'll look at it in 1 second here. Once I cleanse these demons of hell. Okay, I've got 300 points anyway. Let's see, does my Opera overlay still work? Kind of. Send the link again. Oh, I've even got Twitch drops, look at that. Crazy. Oh, I don't actually see my chat. What the heck? I need tech support. Wow, look at that thing. Abyss Great Axe. Hey, adventurer, it looks like you may be using an ad blocker. Oh, look, somebody's embedding their stream on that New World site. We're immediately getting a 3-minute ad just from visiting this New World site. So Vela Lynn, you're welcome for the ad revenue that I didn't consent to. Alright, back to the Helltide, my favorite thing to do in any game. Truly the pinnacle of gaming. Doesn't look like it. How about YouTube? Nope, no drop frames anywhere. Alright, where's the chest? There it is. The moment we've all been waiting for. The big 300 chest. The big reward for the Helltide. Now we have to do it all over again. Can't wait. Pinnacle of action RPG gameplay. We'll let the teammates kill everything. Helltides or New World portals. My favorite was the New World chest runs. Chest runs were my favorite. You get to experience the scenery. You get to follow the leader. World tour. You get to increase your watermark too, that's the best part. Good old watermark. The gang's all here. Didn't even have to play the game. Best gameplay is not playing the game. The mobs don't even attack you, I guess, if you've got your map open. So if you ever need to go AFK, just open up your map, you'll be fine. Watermark is history. How does gear even work then if there's no watermark? I thought that was the pinnacle of New World design. How can chest runs even exist without a watermark? Oh yeah, you know what game I'm supposed to stream? The finals. Forgot all about that game. That might actually be a worthy stream. $34 million, one shot. Tough game. Got a teammate this time. It means I can go AFK. This druid's got the boulder build, I think. I think those are boulders swinging around him. Look at him go. Blood honey. He's stunning everything. It's all permanently stunned. He's not really doing damage, but he's stunning everything, at least. Let's see the finals. Let me get the install started. The problem with changing games is I have to restart every single stream. Like Like every single one has to be restarted and updated to the new game. So that whole process takes like at least 10 minutes to copy and paste 10 times. And then like another 10 minutes to check all the chats. Just in case someone on Rumble wants to pop in and say hi. Gotta make sure I don't miss that. It's very important. Who wants to go through my inventory for me? This is probably the most fun part of the entire game. Sorting through all the garbage. Looking at 10 stats at once. We'll just delete anything that's not 900. It's a viable strat. You don't even have to look at the rings because they'll never be the 4 stats that you want, or even 3 stats that you want. So you can just ignore all the rings. And amulets too. Amulets will never have, like, even 2 of the stats that you want, so just delete them all too. This event is back. All I had to do was leave town and come back. Guess I'll AFK here again. Oh, there we go. Wonderful. The best games are games that you don't have to actually play.
That's the spirit. Give it a go. It's not a bad pull, they're all shining well.
We'll just get a bunch of rings because we're not going to get the shout ring anyway, so might as well just delete all of these too. Mutation 3 dungeons. Is that the EDM dungeon? Sounds like Mythic Plus from WoW. Mutation 3, Mythic, they both start with M, so familiarity between gamers. Crit attack speed.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
Use it well.
Top TPS one-shot HOTA hammer. Warhammer. Yeah, that was another thing with New World. Like, there's no classes, so you're just whatever weapon. Whatever two weapons you are, that's what you are. No class identity. Where's the lore in that? Mage from the Mages Guild. Or something. Just a regular adventurer with a warhammer. And you may be a warhammer today, but tomorrow you could be a rifleman. You never know. And then the next day you could be a magic man. Play a life staff, yeah. I mean, if you want to heal, you better have a life staff. I think back when I played, I tried the Great Axe life staff Ret Paladin combo. And it was like really terrible. Nice one shot, everybody. Let's see, where's the next 300 chest? Someone find it, helltides.com. Let me know where it is. What other game has their own helltides.com? Just for one specific part of the game. The next chest is the bottom right. Way the heck down there. If I was to play anything in New World, it would be whatever PvP class can just left click, right click, and 1v1 anything. Whatever you just left click and you do damage and sustain over and over. Bow. Yeah, I mean, I guess range does help. I mean, if you're using a bow, why not just use a rifle? Be hit scan. Musket is nerfed hard. Yeah, I don't know what it is about that game, just was not a fan of the combat. I mean, I do know what it is. It's the left click, right click, like 1, 2, 3, and then like pause 30 seconds. And then 1, 2, 3 again. That and the staggers. It felt really terrible to die, like... Timing and dodging, yeah. I'm not a fan of, like, timing or dodging. That's why I just play, like, tanky characters in every game. I have to quick time someone's attack, dodge, react. I don't want to have to react at all. I just want to be a tank sponge. and turn my brain off. I think that was my big problem with New World. Yeah, not a true Terra gamer. I remember my Slayer getting, like, I don't even think did I even make it to max level in Terra? I don't know if I did. "15 FPS. Yeah, that game was like so horribly optimized. Like, especially for that game, and I still didn't get any frames. I think the frames were probably the worst part of that game, to be honest. I mean, everything else wasn't that bad. Wildstar. I bought a new graphics card for Wildstar, and my frames went from like 15 to 30. It was so bad. I remember that. I'm like, alright, I guess I'll get a new graphics card. Went from like 15 to 30. Yeah, I mean, bad performance is basically a game ender. You could make the game look just like an N64 game. New World team working on DX12. Yeah, maybe they'll catch up to Deep Rock's level of success. Maybe one day. Yeah, the X3D is a killer unless it's Final Fantasy. For whatever reason, that PlayStation engine just doesn't like AMD. Only Intel. Yeah, Final Fantasy, sponsored by Intel. Same with Starfield, apparently, sponsored by Intel. Yet AMD exclusive. How could they fuck that one up? They have their own exclusive game, and then Intel just runs so much better than their own thing. It's fun, yeah. Intel processors and AMD graphics cards. It's okay. I'm keeping PC gaming alive by buying AMD. So you're all welcome. Intel processor, Intel GPU. Yeah, that's gonna be the next upgrade. In a few years, it's gonna be Intel. When AMD goes out of business. and Nvidia has like trillions of dollars from their AI sales. Nice, a crossbow. I'll give that to my rogue friends. Let's see how many friends are playing this game. Just one. Just one friend playing this game. The $3,000 5090. Yeah, it's around the corner. That's for sure. Left click. Who knows if I'm doing good damage? As long as the boss health bar moves down, I'm doing my job. No DPS, no pressure. No toxic DPS meter toxicity. Someone's got to clear all this shit out of my consumables inventory. Why do they think it was a good idea to put potions, nightmare sigils, and boss parts all in one spot? Didn't they have this mistake with the gems already? Like what are they doing with this inventory? Why are they doing this? See, the great thing is, if I get New World, then I've only got 1 week to play before a COD comes out, and I get to disappear. God will save me. How come Arch doesn't play? I couldn't convince him to... What does he play these days? I'm not even sure. Warhammer and Arc. Which... Oh, you mean the FPS Warhammer? Arc being Lost Ark? Still? we know everyone's always looking for an MMO. Ark Survival. Interesting. Why that game when there's so many other survival games, like the new Front game? That game looked pretty cool. I know Matt and the gang were playing the Front recently. MO King outside of Asmongold, yeah. And the Lazy Peon, don't forget about him. Let's see, what MMOs have I played this year? Warhammer Return of Reckoning. Dragonflight. Yeah, Dragonflight in the beginning of the year, then Warhammer from 2008, private server. Then ESO, then Guild Wars 2. So yeah, I've played 4 different MMOs this year. Might as well add another one to that list, right? Oh yeah, the WoW Classic private server, that's 5. Classless WoW. Yeah, up to 5 MMOs this year. Oh yeah, and what's it called? Black Desert. I played Black Desert for like a month too, so that's 6. So I played basically every MMO that exists this year. Aside from... oh yeah, Palia. Palia was like a one weekend long adventure. There's no combat in that game, so I just immediately uninstall. It's like Animal Crossing for people that want to roleplay with their neighbors. So yeah, that leaves New World and Terrace Land. Those are the last 2 MMOs. Final Fantasy doesn't exist because it's all cutscenes. Well, just died. Gotta make a new character now. Perfect time to delete Diablo and install New World. The XIV, slow GCD, and terrible netcode. Well, yeah, I mean, the game is designed for, like, PlayStation 3 from, like, 15 years ago. So that's why the GCD is, like, 5 seconds long. And the netcode is, like, for when people had, like, 1 Mbps. It's a problem with MMOs, they're just all so old. And like the new ones, like New World, don't even really innovate on netcode and stuff. Server infrastructure. Yeah, New World's only like 20 years younger than the other games. Yeah, I would agree with the more casual you play New World, the better it is. Like if you're just sitting there like fishing or like chopping trees, it's probably the best game ever. Swatting, doing wars, going to have a bad time, yeah. I don't like... I just couldn't... I felt like I couldn't rely on the combat at all. But, I mean, I'm just not a fan of the... It's like, you have to, like... You know, use your invuln windows and, like, dodge. But then the game is, like, lagging, so how do you even, like, time a dodge while you're, like, lagging with 100 people? So, like, you might as well just, like, spam arrows from across the map. And just do, like, free damage without worrying about, like, timing a perfect dodge. Game doesn't work when there's 100 people. Yeah, I mean, I remember trying to play melee, like Great Axe, and it just felt so hectic in the wars. And like you just get staggered and then like pounded on by like 20 people. Can't do anything except dodge and hold block. Yeah, I think like right around the time I quit, they added the outpost rush, which is like the battleground, right? I think that was like the only PvP that I somewhat enjoyed, but it still had like some of that like massive Zerg feel sometimes. The problem with 3v3 is like I know it's the best competitive thing in MMOs, but you can't get the kill 'em all medal in 3v3 when there's only 3 people. You can't get the tactical nuke with only 3 people. Yeah, you need the kill 'em all and the kill streak and all that. I tried like the solo queue ranked arena in Dragonflight, and like it was fine, but it was also pretty terrible. It was like 30-minute queue times, hour-long queue times, and you could like win a match but not go up at all. Now, if they had like a ranked solo queue battleground thing, I'd be all over that. I think they're testing that now for the next expansion. Because we all know it takes a whole entire expansion for them to add like one PvP feature to a game. Hopefully Terrace Land will change that though. I've been posting all the PvP feedback in their Discord saying that we want more PvP. We want more battlegrounds, more PvP gearing. Yeah, that's true. I expect Chinese WoW to be like an absolute disaster. So, got that to look forward to. Let's see, how long have I been playing Diablo? Maybe I should switch over to the finals. Let's see. I think finals. Is it just a playtest weekend or something? Let me look it up. Playtest. Let's see. 229,000 players as a peak. Okay. How long is the playtest? There's no actual release date. Test runs through November 5th. Oh, we got plenty of time. November 5th. Probably get 100 in the New World Battle Pass by the 5th. Then 2 days for the finals. I think you're underestimating the finals. This could be the next game. Let's see, what's my download at? I hope it does. How can a modern game survive without a battle pass? How are they ever supposed to make any kind of money without a battle pass? You know, how does your grocery store even survive without a battle pass, you know? Okay, let me throw all this trash away
How shall I get my hammer?
and start up the finals. I have to restart the stream though, unfortunately. I'll do that right now. Null. Okay, where is this game?